Welcome back to Apple Juice 24/7 for the latest juice on Apple. If you haven't already checked out my last two videos for an overview on Apple's 2020 iPhones. Even though the iPhone 13 and 13 Pro is still a year away, there's plenty of rumors and features that are all but confirmed for next year's iPhones. Let's take a look. Apple this year left out the 120Hz display technology due to the battery life concerns associated with 120Hz displays. They also adopted 5G for the first time this year, but next year they're expected to incorporate a 120Hz display into their Pro lineup using a new technology called LTPO. First advertised on the Apple Watch, which will allow for the display to dynamically refresh based on content and battery usage from 1 frames per second to 120 Hz. Apple has always had a vision for the iPhone being a seamless piece of glass and thus has avoided USB-C and changed their charging method only once throughout the iPhone's lifetime. With this year's iPhones using MagSafe, it's expected Apple to go full wireless with wireless charging and eliminate the charging port, which could clear up internal space for batteries and improve water resistance. Next, cameras. Apple has continually updated their cameras on iPhones, but dating back to the iPhone 6s, they still sport a 12 megapixel image sensor. Expect this to change next year as Apple is going to push the image capability up to 64 megapixels for improved image quality, zoom capability, which will also be improved up to 5 times optical zoom for the telephoto camera. Saving the best for last, Apple's 2021 iPhones are rumored to include Touch ID and bring it back in addition to Face ID for better security and accessibility. The True Depth camera, aka the notch housing, will also be getting smaller and thinner to be less obtrusive to the phone's display and smarter for more authentication angles and faster speeds. All these new innovative technologies, an under-display fingerprint sensor with Touch ID, and a new True Depth camera for Face ID will be powered by the A15 Bionic chip, which will be a processing behemoth. Thank you so much for tuning into Apple Juice 24/7 for the latest in tech. Don't forget to subscribe and leave any questions you may have in the comments below. Cheers and stay safe.